All right, welcome to the recap for today. So I'll quickly go over the trade that I took today and what I saw. So originally, before open, I was pretty bearish because we had this SMT with ES with off of this daily high. So we had this external SMT and we also had this daily gap on ES right here. So we came up, filled this daily gap, and we actually had two SMTs. So we had an SMT here with this daily high, and then we had an internal SMT as well with this 4-hour high. So two SMTs here, and this one here. And then we had pretty much my draw was just Asia low. There wasn't like a whole lot to really come for down here. This 4-hour gap was already hit, and we just had this a couple 1-hour gaps right here. That was originally my draw for the day, and then I saw this. So we had before open we hit 1800 and this new day opening gap, and then reacted off of that. So I pretty much flipped bias even though we had the SMTs. This here just looked really bullish, and we had another SMT here, and we swept London low. And if you look at the 4-hour, it's not a super clean range, but we pretty much rebalanced this little range here. We hit OTE of this new day opening gap 1800. So when I saw that, I was pretty bullish. I was pretty sure these SMTs would hold though, to be honest, but you'll see what happens. So open, and we just shoot up immediately. These SMTs are gone. So yeah, I pretty much flipped my bias after seeing that and just waited for 10 a.m. And ES pretty much the same thing. So these SMTs are gone, and we filled the daily gap. We went past that. The only thing we had is this old new week opening gap here. And there's not much to react off of up here. Like we were in this 4-hour, but we already tapped into it a bunch of times, and then we had this 4-hour, which became my new draw after seeing this move up. So I waited for 10 a.m. and what I saw is 10 a.m. pretty much open lower. So we had this manipulation down into this 5-minute gap right here. And we are still pretty premium on the 15-minute time frame. And what I want to see is this 15-minute gap, but we left it behind. And once I saw this, I just looked for continuation up to the 4-hour gap fill. So here's the 4-hour gap fill here, and then we had this 4-hour. So what I saw is we came down, hit this 5-minute, and this rejection block was too big for me to take. But then I saw this 5-minute one get formed right here. So I marked this one out, and then we came back down to the CE of this 5-minute right here. And this is what I ended up taking. This 1-minute off of the CE of this 5-minute. So, and then I just targeted, originally, I did want this 4-hour gap up here, but we never made it up there. We chopped up really slowly, and then I ended up closing right around here because I saw we were rejecting the 4-hour gap fill. So I just went ahead and closed here for like a 1 to 3. And I was pretty happy with that because I didn't think if we're going to start rejecting the 4-hour gap fill, we're probably just going to come down and sweep out all these lows here. So yeah, that's pretty much the only 10 a.m. trade because after that, I think we closed past 10 a.m. Yeah. So yeah, either this rejection block or this rejection block here I think was pretty good. Not the best 10 a.m. because we didn't get much of a move, and then you would have got stop break even. But yeah, that's what I took today, and hopefully that makes sense, and I'll see you guys in the next one.